Papa Talon how it's done.
How the fuck would I know? What? I don't.
Alex, start.
Yeah, go and give like a recap or something, I guess.
Sure.
Last time on Galaxy of Nothingness.
What the last time on what the fuck is going on with this campaign anymore?
Yeah. Talon, Kuna set up a meeting with his organization to introduce himself to the 5 heads of the group. He learned a bit about them, talked to them individually, learned kind of what they do and what their interests are. Talon overheard some of this and was interested in the Mandalore part. Of course, Talon also has interest in going to Mandalore in the first place, just to learn, to kind of reclaim his throne, potentially. And doing a move, he went down, convinced the Mandalorians there to set up a meeting with the Death Watch commander. And in a ninja-like style, who'd you pick up?
It was Kuna. It was teleports behind, Force leaps out of range.
He picked up Kuna and just jumped backwards and back into the shadows.
Yeah. I feel like there was something else that happened.
Well, there's a lot of just like little things.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. It was the Stanvots going to mess with younger Talon. So, and during that chase, I finally thought of a perfect example of what happened. So you guys know that one scene in SpongeBob where Patrick and SpongeBob are running from Sandy because they did something,
Yeah, no,
and
that's exactly
he throws the hoop and just pulls Patrick back. That's exactly what went down, pretty much.
Yep. Fair enough.
Alright, so that's what you guys are with, and whatever you have left to do on Coruscant before you go back into the galaxy.
All right, so I guess turning to the others, does anyone else have any things they need to do here?
That was my business. That's over now.
Stanbot, did you have anything you wanted to do?
Nope.
All right, then. Do you remember that request I had for you all when we were on the ship heading here?
Yeah.
I think I do. I don't think you ended up answering. Where was she on the Hot Crazy Matrix?
I can't answer that question.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, Talon, she is the most beautiful barbell he's ever seen. I didn't think into any crazy. That wasn't.
You weren't sensing any crazy whatsoever during the time you dated.
I mean, let's be honest here. She's dating Talon.
Yeah, I mean, right?
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
so, fair enough.
Though, hang on.
Two.
Hold on. To be fair, though, Talon didn't become like this till after the youngling misting. So this is a relatively tame Talon. So I mean, I thought I made him fairly normal in the conversation you made. I mean, he was just like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he following me?"
Normal to current Talon is still not high. It's still kind of crazy.
Normal enough.
All right, yeah. And I guess you can do whatever else on Coruscant, but I'm not sure what you're exactly looking for.
Well, basically, what the goal is, we wait for the night where the two of them run off because she finds out Talon is a Jedi, and we intercept her as she's running away.
Wait. You want us to wingman you?
Not me. Young Talon, and
you want the three of us to wingman your prior self in getting that date.
Yes, because.
Have you realized yet that this was the entire point?
Kuna, to be fair here, Kuna, you are kind of given you have a silver tongue, you are kind of the primary assist.
Talon remembers that this date does not happen for a little while, and that this gets something that could be done at a different time.
What? This.
I'm saying we can do this later, but if you're just gonna wait around Coruscant waiting for this to happen.
Well, remember when we got here, we said it would be like within a week's time or so.
Okay, fine.
And it's already been a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't just do it when we first got here, because I was saying, oh, it'd be logical to say these would happen a couple days apart.
Alright, so you wait.
Time
What do you
skip.
do while waiting? Just some training?
Obviously.
Yeah. I guess
Mafia
call.
shit. We'll just say mafia shit. Undetermined mafia shit.
He'll do mafia shit. Talon will keep an eye. Actually, I want to look at the. Oh, actually, no, I won't do that to you, Alex, because I know you didn't put any thought into that one. So,
Try me.
I was going to say I was going to investigate the shipping company she works at.
The what?
You can.
Basically that barbell works as like a engineer shipper for like a shipping company.
Okay.
I feel like Alex wouldn't have stuff
It's
on
just
that.
a shipping.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't want to do that.
Anything sketchy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that to you.
Yeah, you don't see
Yeah,
anything
so-
sketchy. Investigate it. Nothing sketchy.
Yeah, I guess
Kuna, carving a face. Wait a minute.
Kuna
I'm
has
not doing
apparently taken up Doc's habits. and is
Actually,
carving
was
faces.
the chicken before the egg? Did Doc take up my habit, or did I take up Doc's habit?
I don't think you
I
had
think you're
Doc at
just
that
I
point.
don't know the answer to that.
You're just two like-minded souls.
Nah,
Two peas in
exactly.
a pod.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like any of the connotations that gives.
so yeah, I guess my character will just kind of keep an eye on the Talon and the Kirara of this time, and wait for the fated day or something, which
Do
I
you want
imagine.
me to do anything?
I mean, you can come along if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, Kuna begs you to come along. He doesn't want to be alone with Talon.
Alright, a few days.
Yeah,
of
especially
mafia-
after what he witnessed the other
A
night.
few days of mafia go by and major stalker vibes, and the fated day arrives.
All right. So first off, we should probably put on like cloaks or something,
Cloaks?
When do I come back?
or maybe not. Well, probably. I think that's once we get to Mandalore. You'll probably show up or something.
We gotta,
Cool.
we gotta finish.
It'll be
Talon's
another
profile
minute.
quest. Give us a
Take your time.
We're saying, Nick.
Don't worry about it.
Well, so we can either go with the cloak thing, or I mean, we don't really have to. I'd say Talon is obscured enough by his armor, as long as he keeps his helmet on. But you know, if we want, we could all wear like cloaks or something. I don't know how sketchy that would make us. Well, yeah, of course you
I
wouldn't.
mean, young Talon would recognize me.
Well, we're not meeting young Talon. We're meeting young Kirara, who's not met any of us. Well, she's met Talon, but I think Talon would be fairly well obscured.
I feel like it's gonna be very weird walking up to your early girlfriend who knows nothing about us and then we.
What the fuck is he saying?
I hear him.
I hear a man in a fish tank.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
I don't see how this is a problem, surprisingly.
Wait a
Honestly,
second.
he probably sounds like his
How-
actual character.
No. What I don't understand is how did his mic, because he had to use his phone last night too at one point. How did it degrade so much?
It does that. I can't. It just does it for a second. It's rough.
Oh my god, now you're a robot.
He sounds even more like Kuna.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No, now he's Doc.
Now you got your character.
Oh, I guess true. All right. So, yeah, I guess I have a general idea of what direction Kirara runs off into, so we could just kind of wait in the street or something, and I guess see, I don't know how to do this.
Side alley, wear a trench coat.
I don't know how to do like I said, I don't know how to fucking handle this.
I don't know. Maybe
I
have
no,
another
I was
Jedi talk to her.
I was
Good idea.
yeah, Yeah, if you want to do that, Stanbot, and Talon can just kind of hide, I guess. If you
Which
and Kuno
Stanbot
want
do
to
you think
do
would
it,
be better at this job?
I don't know. Well, I imagine take Kuno with you, because then he can do any of the silver tongue shit. But I was actually having a discussion with Nick about the. Oh, Nick's dead. I was having a discussion with him like a couple weeks ago where I was talking about like I don't know how to do this. Like I wrote this into Kuna's sorry, into Talon's backstory, but I was like I have no fucking clue how I'm gonna handle going about this because I don't have any knowledge about how you would handle something like this.
I'm just calling this out. This is gonna be very awkward.
Yeah, I mean.
You know what? You want
Obvious or
What I was
awkward?
thinking of was the concept of like just a group of lads hanging out, like maybe hitting some bars or something, and they see the girl running away and stop her to see what the issue is,
Yeah,
and then just
no,
kind of
usually
talking it
that
out.
turns into another guy coming in and saving that girl from the creepy ass guys who are bothering her.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that
wait
is
a
usually
minute.
how that goes.
Wait a minute. What if that other guy?
Yeah,
was
but hold on.
wounded, though?
Yeah, well, it could be in this timeline, but I mean in my timeline he was stopped by Bard from
Okay,
pursuing
set
her.
up. Send Standbot 2 to get slapped being a creep, and then you guys are the ones who come in to save her.
I don't know. I feel
I
like I could play the
He
role
very
of the
much
creep
is
pretty
not
well.
a fan of that idea.
I don't see I don't think that would work very well because for one Talon was stopped by Bard
You know
from
what?
chasing her.
No, I think I got the creep outfit down pretty well. Let me do this one.
Yeah, the other thing that I was gonna say was that if I believe we actually had this exact same thing happen not too long ago, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty hard for most people to tell the difference between a male and female barbell.
So for sure, if I go creep, young talent will come, right?
No, probably not. I mean,
Well,
Alex could decide that he does, but I'm pretty sure he like wouldn't because he was stopped by the person who taught him.
so that's just called we need to stop Bard before he can stop you. That's doable.
That plan. Honestly, that's not a bad plan.
Yeah,
like that
I
plan.
guess that's not a bad plan.
This is a new level of Star Wars that I've never read.
Yeah, sure.
This is a new level of RPG that I have never done before.
Star
Well, except for
Wars,
the.
changing
Wait,
the
Nick, I kind of
variables
have
fate.
actually.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I have an idea then. I would like to have a note written. I guess I could have one of the others write it. But basically a note talking about how. Fuck, I don't know. This one's that I have no clue how to do this. You know, maybe just a note or a letter talking about how the rumors about Jedi supposed to being cut off and not having whatnot are just that rumors or something, and they don't have to be trusted or something like that. Um, so that's there as a precursor, but at the same time, I don't know. That doesn't
I
seem
don't think
very.
that's gonna be worth it.
Yeah,
Also,
we could.
the reason that Stanbot 2 is not happy about the idea of getting slapped is he believes that a female barbell cannot possibly be that much weaker than Talon. And he does not want to get slapped by Talon.
I mean, she's got a barbells have a base brawn of 3, so I mean.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Talon, you got stopped in the past from Bard, right?
Yeah, I did.
So you know where that intersection is where he's gonna stop you. So you could probably defer where he came from, right?
Yeah, I probably could, or we could just intercept him as he was dropping down to stop.
I'm saying one. Well, because that would play in too much. Because Talon would you see you intercept Bard? You gotta intercept him before he gets to Talon.
No, Bard came from kind of like behind me, just kind of like put his hand on my shoulder before I could chase.
Well, yeah, but that's gotta. He had to have been there before he could put his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. We're gonna have to split this one up a bit. I could definitely. I'm a method actor, okay? I could play the creep. I don't know how to partition Standbot and you, but somebody's gonna
Well,
stop.
see,
Bard
I
before he gets to
I
you.
could apologize to one of the standouts could apologize to Bard because I kind of made Talon late to his training at one point, so I would have a legitimate reason to talk to him.
All right.
Okay, so Stanbot wants. Okay.
And then remember, we also have a secondary standbot who is.
I would like the idea if a Stanbot could be on standby, standby.
Yeah.
To I wasn't actually going with that until I said I was like, hey, that's actually kind of funny. You know, to do that whole have another Jedi talk with, like, if you know they run off, have another Jedi talk with her about the whole. That's not necessarily true. Example being Master Kali Ali Mundi with his like 6 wives.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
Stanbot too.
So I'm gonna be the save. Nick. I'm gonna be the save. The girl from Kuna.
Okay, here's my breakdown right now. Somebody stops Bard. Somebody needs to give Lil Talon a reason to come back. Be it they're with him or any other way. And then somebody has to be the aggressor. I would prefer to have another aggressor. It would be way better with 2 aggressors, I promise. So, who can
Alduin?
throw up hands and be
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Alduin or Radoff.
Give
One
me
of the
them
cult
both,
members.
actually. Give me them both. That'd work even better. All right, here's the scene. I'm gonna start on first and do my whole creepo mode, and then when she gets those uncomfortable vibes, the other 2 show up.
and then Sandbot 2 comes and beats you both, all of you up. That's in air quotes, by the way.
Or I think Chase off would probably be an easier.
Chase off works too.
Chase off, maybe. Well,
Like makes a show of igniting his lightsaber and like chases you guys off.
All right, she's got to see Talon Jr. as like the hero of this one, right? So you can't take too much spotlight. We gotta at least take a few sucker punches or something from Talon Jr.
See, no, I think the issue isn't that she doesn't like him. The issue is that we just need to clear up the misunderstanding on her end. We don't need to make Talon seem any better because she already likes him. It's not like we're trying to get her to like him.
Yeah, the issue is because the Barbells view the Jedi as super sacred, she doesn't want him to give up his sacred duty just to be with her. So it's not a matter of liking him. It's a matter of yeah. I don't know if it's technically a misunderstanding or not. I mean, technically it's right, but technically it can be twisted, as many Jedi did.
Okay. So what's the end frame then? Because that's what I had up until now.
Okay, so basically, Sandbot 2 or Sandbot, it could be either. It doesn't really matter. Clears up the understanding, and then since Bard was held up by Sandbot 1 and or current day Talon.
I think it'd probably be best if I didn't let myself be seen.
Yeah, so that's fine. And since Bard was held up, young Talon runs after her, and they meet up.
Okay.
So Sandbot 2 holds off Bard, and then Sandbot 1, since he already knows young Talon, holds off, or does the whole misunderstanding clear up thing. Also, he has good social stats, too. He can do more social stuff.
Oh, I believe it. Alright, this sounds like...
Oh, did you just see that? Holy shit. I picked up a boost and threw it right on top of one of the...
Holy shit.
Alright.
That was fun.
Let's give
Alex.
Inspiration die for that.
Alex.
Really?
Yep.
Is there a space hot topic nearby?
Oh, God.
Sure.
Alright. I'm taking the boys. We gotta look the part.
Alex, did you get my message?
It's called Hot Sands.
Hot Sands. Fantastic.
Alex, I sent you a message in Discord for... Okay. It's like super brief, super broad or whatnot, but if you want to make any use of that, that is what Bard would... is what Bard would be.
Alright.
What are you saying, Spencer?
I'll message you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna dress up as some gangers right now.
Yeah.
And then we might stop by, get some like alcohol, and then really play the part.
Yeah, also, I played a super nerfed Stanbot 2 when I was actually playing the character. Theoretically, given lore reasons, he's
Wait.
probably Master Yoda level.
Hold on, Alex. You do realize Bard is the guy who is teaching Talon and is the one that has to be distracted, right? That's who we've been talking about.
Yeah, I'm
Where's
totally
Alex?
paying attention to all that.
He just messaged me. Wait, is he showing up?
Play it all out.
Hey, I planned this, okay? It's foolproof. Kuna planned it. It's foolproof.
Absolutely foolproof.
All right.
Absolutely.
I guess you guys
Oh,
set up your hot topic.
hot sands.
Okay, regardless. So, which section do we do first? Do we have Alex yelling and then running as the girl and then running away?
I don't.
The bard.
I don't.
part?
I don't fuck. Yeah, I imagine Bard would
Bard
be
part?
the first one. We don't really. We don't need to have to. We don't really have to do the.
It's a barbell, so it probably still sounds like a demon.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of. Do you guys see those Raid Shadow Legends ads? And there's like the female orc.
No.
You haven't? Well, I can't put ad blocker on the YouTube app, so.
Right.
So you are that you thought about this that much.
What? Well, no, I was making an
So
assumption.
Yeah, just a deep voice. Gotcha.
I imagine it's probably deeper, but yeah. I've never heard a barbell talk, so I have absolutely no idea what their voices actually sound like. I imagine it'd actually probably be hissy.
Like movie or something like that.
Yeah, it
Okay,
actually.
regardless, yeah. So let's do the whole Stanbot 2 stops Bard first.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be a more valid thing. Like Bard sees the two of them meeting, and goes to interrupt it or something, and while you're, stopping him, she runs off or gets, yeah, I guess runs off would be a good.
She runs off, and then young Talon's able to run after because he's still busy distracted.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So, set the scene. Bard is walking through alley. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a masked man approaches.
So one
Sorry,
thing.
my Discord just had an absolute fucking fit.
One
Do you
thing.
not just hear me just like disconnect and reconnect a bunch
No.
of times?
Not at all.
We've heard Dennis doing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably me. Alex knows my internet. He knows how good it is.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is dying a lot.
Okay, so Alex,
Yeah.
to restate what I just said, we're gonna begin with the scene of Stanbot 2 stopping Bard.
Okay. Stanbot 2, knowing where Bard is going to be at this point, you see a man in black cloak, very edgy looking, walking slowly through the alleyway. That's what you presume would be to go towards Talon.
Yep. I'm gonna step out of the shadows, I guess. Not that I was probably very well hidden in the first place, but
Yeah, Bard
You
probably
step
knew you
out
were
of the
there.
shadows, Bard keeping his hood down, says, "Today's not the night."
Oh, what are you talking about? I came to apologize.
Not the night for this. Just move aside.
Hmm?
He goes to
Trust
move
me,
past
it
you.
is. I'm going to stop him. What's the rush?
Look, I'll give you 3 seconds to get on my site.
I've heard this before. 1,000.
You just stay. You just stay put.
Yeah.
Alright, he is going to push you into the wall.
With a
I
force
just kinda-
power?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what his force rating is.
Hey, what's his ratings of force?
Let's see. He's master level. Probably has. I'm gonna say 4. Would probably be his.
Damn, so he's strong.
Yeah, he's. I wasn't joking about the description I gave you. I mean, sorry, the single word description. I mean, imagine that.
Shit.
Fuck. Nope.
You push it back, and he is the one sent flying. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
geez. First I make your apprentice late to get to you, and now you're trying to push me into a wall? Not the nicest man I've ever met.
Alright, so what's going on with the rest of you while he's distracting?
So
Well,
yeah.
Well, so
we.
I think
Yeah, go ahead.
technically, time-wise, it'd be a little bit longer until the separation and she runs off. But Talon's just kind of overwatching Stanbot in case he gets wrecked by Bard, and Kuna's doing his thing.
Yeah,
Whatever
and
his thing
I'm
is.
nerfing him a little bit, but lore-wise, based off of like how long he's been alive and everything he's been through, Stanbot 2's probably Master Yoda level at least, as far as Force goes. Like, just based off of experience.
Yeah.
But obviously, playing with that would kind of be BS because we don't really have anywhere near enough experience for that. So, lore-wise, he could probably defeat Bard without like breaking a sweat. But
We get it. You have a huge chunk of
Yeah,
hair.
but what you're missing here is imagine Talon, but twice as stealthy.
oh, so he could just disappear.
Yes.
Ah.
My single word descriptor was he's basically Batman.
Yeah, except he says, I'm Bard. And just
Yeah.
disappears.
An alternative would be to refer to him as like Altair or Ezio or some shit like that. He's like the living embodiment of
You
a
can't.
vigilante. Yeah.
His cowl is blacker than black. He doesn't need to wear eyeliner or have black nails. He just emanates darkness.
Darkness. No
So they'll Bard will, after you push him back, he draws out his lightsaber. It's like, alright. I guess we're doing it this way then.
Huh? Oh, I don't want to fight you. He says with a slight smirk.
Bard jumps off, takes a couple steps off the wall and then jumps high. So he's a couple of like his height distance above you, so maybe 10 feet, and comes down with a slam attack.
Okay, I'm gonna dodge that.
Yeah, I don't even think you would need to try. It was pretty telegraphed. You dodge out of the way and you are fighting. And what is happening with the rest of you?
I'd say at this point it would be fair to say they kind of Kirara basically yells at him about not giving up his sacred duty or some shit like that, and then runs off.
Okay, so
In the direction of
begin
Team Kuna.
Mission Kuna become creep.
All right. So Kuna was ready. He was already playing the part. He had gotten about as much Corellian beer as possible, and is low key already at that famously tipsy state.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
hang on.
no,
Hang on. Flashing back here, I gave a precursor to to my two cult members that if Kuna starts getting too weird, they they intervene and carry him off of like, sorry, the boss had too much to drink, and then walks off.
Anyway, you best bet that I definitely am that hobo guy with the bottle of like ragged shirt and everything, bottle of beer, just kind of slouching and kind of meandering around the place.
Yeah, in your slightly inebriated state, you see a barbell run by. And kind of like a Talon.
Talent? Oh yeah. Hey, hey, lizard, get over here, man.
She looks over her shoulder as she's running, and she just keeps going.
It was not shared with Stanbot 1 that Kuna would be getting drunk, so he is
Alright,
looking
well,
on in
let's only
abject
wait,
horror at what might happen.
Alright, I just kind of look over at the boys and I just kind of tap them and say, "Hey, go get him! Can't be running that far, right? You your master or something?"
You say go get her?
Oh, her? Hold up.
You say go get him?
Yeah.
He's already forgotten the mission.
I was saying go get him. She runs faster.
Looks to Rayloff and I'm like, "Come on, they're getting away."
She is speeding at impressive speed, and now there are two brutes running after her.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
they like
this is
back her
exactly
into
how
a
I saw
corner or
this
something,
scene play
maybe.
out. See, this still works. This is still fine. Anyways, I'm gonna try and keep up now.
You waddle slowly behind.
Yep, there we go. This is about right.
You know, I'm just throwing this out there. Rayloff or Outing could probably like put you on their shoulder while they're running. If you were interested in that.
But that would make sense.
Well, no, I'm imagining it as an entertaining scene. Like she looks behind her as the fishman, this tiny midget tiny midget fishman is sitting on the shoulder of these two hulking brutes, like kicking his legs.
Yeah, there's a shit-faced fish guy, like calling after this female barbell that looks like Talon.
Thinking
And
it's Talon because
there are
he's drunk
two
as hell.
massive brutes chasing after her as she is bounding away. What do you do, Talon?
Well, does so that's Stanbot 1's job.
Yeah,
Um,
Stanbot 1's job.
Okay.
So, Talon, I guess, is going to replicate some of the stuff he learned from Bard, and he's going to kind of do his whole what he did with Kuna, where he's just going to kind of leap down, basically do a Batman jump down to the ground, like on the other side of Bard.
All right. You jump down behind Bard as they are fighting.
Oh, hey there, backup.
I wouldn't quite call me that.
Bard
Listen.
does a backflip over you to see both of you in front of him rather than one behind. He's in a
Listen,
defensive position.
Bard. We can surely have a civil discussion here, can we not?
Are you wearing a helmet or anything?
Yes, I am.
No, he's in
I mean, I'm still. He would be able to know I'm a barbell, but he probably wouldn't be able to immediately identify me as Talon.
Right.
Though he does have a super stupid. He would have like a stupid perception. So.
I need to get going. I have business to attend to. I don't know what your game here is, but I think we're done.
I'm well aware that you have business to attend to, and that's why you're being stopped.
Then why are you stopping me?
Because I happen to know that business quite well, and let me assure you, what happens as a result of it ends much more horrifically than if you just let this night play out on its own.
I'll come to that decision myself.
And who are you to make that decision?
He starts trying to bound up the wall.
Okay, well, I will force leap onto him and grab him and pull him to the ground.
Let's do force checks, I guess.
Well, I'm primarily jumping. The force leap is jumping after him.
Well, sure. Well, don't you have to roll for force leap?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. We'll just do a force feed 4, see who gets farthest the fastest.
Okay. Oh shit! Something just
Holy
popped up.
shit! Alright, you're not catching him.
What'd he get?
I got 6.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Does Stanbot 1 have to do? Does Stanbot 2 have to fix this?
Well, the question is, so Bard. The reason why I would say raise the question here is because Bard is a sentinel, but not necessarily an enhancement whiz like Talon or whatnot. So.
Maybe he just knows the city incredibly well and knows every single tiny little hold and
Yeah.
secret that it has to offer. So he gets away quicker. That's all.
And I guess
Well,
athletics
let's try
time.
what Stanbot 2 can do.
Can Stanbot 2 force sleep?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
he can't do it like you can.
Oh.
But that's 6 if I flip a destiny point. But
Flip a destiny point. What are they for? If not
Flip,
to be used.
flip, 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 flip.
Yeah, sure, go
sure,
for
as
it.
long as you say I catch him, as long as I flip.
Yep. Hey. All right, you catch him. How do you catch him?
I just kind of bound up Talon. I follow Talon's lead, but somehow he ends up slipping, and I dodge around.
Ooh, I have an
catch him
idea.
up.
If you're okay with this one, Stanbot.
I get tossed.
We both force leap onto the roof, and then I javelin you at him. Thoughts?
He's gonna be very nervous, but agree. So that's what happens.
Brilliant.
He bounds up to the top of the building. You see that Bard is much further than you thought he was. Realizing you will never catch up, Talon has the brilliant idea, and without talking about it, just picks you up, picks Stanbot 2 up, and javelins them with a tight spiral.
My calculations say a throw is our best option.
At Bard.
Trust me.
In a mid jump into another building top, Stanbot 2 crashes into Bard, tackling him.
Ow! That damn lizard. Cracking
That
my
was
neck.
clever.
Ugh.
So that was clever, but you're gonna come to regret it. And he starts immediately attacking Stanbot 2.
Okay. Do you need me to roll anything?
Yeah, we're gonna do an actual check here. Hey,
How?
Aiden,
Lightsaber
What?
check?
how good do you think Bard is at using a lightsaber?
Well, Bard would predominantly be more of an assassin type.
So him going straight up against me probably isn't the best for him.
Yeah, probably not. That being said, he's not bad. What's your scroll skill?
Just without anything, it's gonna be 5 yellows and 1 green.
Okay, I'm gonna say he probably has 3 yellows, 2 greens. Would probably be his skill.
Okay.
That's not gonna be counting the extra stuff that I can add based off of abilities.
That's somehow the same roll that Ray starts with.
Who?
Just making a dumb joke as to how Ray is overpowered.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Okay, let's see. What special abilities?
What's your
do I have?
defense?
My defense?
Yeah.
I'm going to have 2 melee defense.
Alright, and do you dodge at all? Can you dodge?
I can dodge, and I can also...
Parry. Just kidding.
How many?
Parry
So
doesn't affect the outcome of the roll, it just affects damage.
he'd have pretty
There's
much the
something that allows me
entirety.
to boost my check based off of how many dark side destiny points are up for this character.
1,
I have to
2,
look at what it is though.
3,
also
4.
Oh wait, that doesn't help. Let me look it up again. Sorry, I should have entered this in by now.
Does this do anything to inhibit his ability to hit you?
No, it would not.
So, just so
Okay.
you know, he's got like.
lightsaber versus lightsaber for some reason.
No, I think he's just hitting you.
If I get crit deaths because of this, I'm gonna be so pissed.
He wouldn't be going for against you. He wouldn't be going for the kill. He'd be going for the Batman style. He doesn't kill. I mean, he kills when he has an assassination, but against you would be more of a break your knee sort of shit.
Yeah, no, that's the roll, Alex. I don't think there's anything that I have that would actually add to this.
Sure, is his brawl better than his lightsaber check?
No, no, his brawl wouldn't be, though. I'd say he'd probably have a stun type lightsaber.
What? I'm in the middle of a game right now.
Okay, so he's got like.
I'll be back in a second. Don't kill my character before then.
No problem.
So he has like 6 dodge and 6 is that parry or reflect? Hold on, let me pull that up again.
I just wish Bard
reflect.
had a
Okay.
high had a high brawl, so you could just go up to someone using a lightsaber and just like kick in their knees and
Well,
punch them in
I
the
mean,
face.
my master probably has an equally high brawl. She probably, because her whole thing is turning into a gorilla, so she probably has like 6 yellows in brawl. um, yeah, her. Let's see. Yeah, he's got like 3 parries and 6 dodges, just so you know, because he has like the entirety of the Sentinel tree complete, like all of them.
Dodges. Jesus Christ.
As for stats, yeah, I never thought of the stats. Thinking back, probably a human. Um, he doesn't have Colossus tree. What's Dennis's hit points? Dennis, what's your wound threshold?
My wound threshold. It's been a while since I've done this. What is it under?
Yeah, you're on the Star
Bottom
Wars
right of
character
your character.
generator.
Yeah, I'm on the character generator.
Yeah, bottom right.
Bottom right.
Wounds threshold.
Under my character, it says, where it says soak, defense, strain, wound. Oh, wound threshold.
wound.
16.
Okay, and okay, so I'd say he's probably got like 20 strain, 16 wound. No, 18 wound. He's much less of a physical confrontation type of person. He can do it, but not really his thing.
I'm curious, what will be the first game I run where a character dies?
This one.
It's that day.
I mean, I technically died, and then I didn't.
You didn't die.
Yeah, I did. I got crit deathed. But then Stanvot resurrected me.
Wait, did you die for that?
I did. I explicitly said I saw the face of God and I spat in it.
No permadeath yet.
They have resurrect.
Yeah. And I've resurrected 2 people.
Dennis, just use do you have unlimited data?
Data on my phone. My phone is
Actually, yeah,
my
never mind.
phone's at 2%.
Do you not have a charger besides your computer? I would say he probably has a fairly high melee, though. Like, he probably would match Stanbot's melee if you want him to use melee versus a lightsaber. Alex?
I kinda do.
Sorry, Alex, could you imagine living in a magical world with a magic cafe where they have dragons that the waiters carry around that make creme brulee? Like, instead of a blowtorch, the dragon does it?
That seems like a lot of like
It's awesome.
random shit.
Okay, so
Yep.
time to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not gonna hit his lightsaber. He's gonna hit you with his fist.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's a choice.
You said he's Batman.
I guess.
Definitely punch.
I mean, I guess. I was thinking more of the concept of using, what are those things called? Tonfas?
I have a pretty decent brawl check, Hank. He's got a pretty decent brawl check. I might
See-
have him in that.
Yeah, so he'd have a 5 brawn.
Punch.
We could say he's got the same. He's probably got the same brawl check as he does his lightsaber check. So 3-2. Oh, I don't know if this matters much to you, Spencer, but he does have 6 dodges.
How much dodge do you have, Spencer? Stand by.
Dodge what? I think I have 2 that I can use. Let me check. Okay, that's not specializations.
Oh, Alex, would you like me to make a check to see if I can catch up with them while they're doing this spat?
I would assume you could.
I
Just
Oh,
catch up.
okay, cool.
But can I parry with my fist instead of with a lightsaber?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you can. It'd just be brawl.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Alright.
so I don't have any dodges, so just keep it at
Alright,
that.
let's see what happens.
Of course he gets triumph.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Punch.
Alright, so that's... Oh, why was it not picking up the die? That cancels. That cancels. That cancels.
Oh, advantage.
Three
That's blank.
successes and a triumph.
2 successes and a triumph.
Triumph counts as a success.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, the 3 successes and triumph. He goes, you block his right hook, so that he knees you right in the gut when he sidesteps.
I don't know if a triumph. I think we
Not
can
gets
say that
way
he
ahead
aimed
of
a little
you.
bit lower with that knee.
It's when he hits you in the gut and you like bend over a bit, with the wind knocked out of you. He comes up with an uppercut. How much damage does Braun? That would be his.
Brawl is unless you have like an additional thing on, which let's just say he doesn't.
Right,
It's your brawn plus successes.
Plus successes.
So it's 8.
So, 8 damage? Okay, I can parry a few times.
You can't parry, I don't think.
No, we're saying it again.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason why I say it's because I don't think parry. I think parry requires the use of melee weapons.
A melee weapon typically, but it's
That's
okay.
true, but there's also parrying with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be done. Martial arts do exist.
It's kind of like how you're not supposed to be able to use reflect unless you have a lightsaber, even though you could reflect something off of a.
Oh, that one makes sense.
Because they bounce off. We've seen like stuff in the shows where it's bounced off other things.
Did it
So
happen?
I only take 4
sequel
damage.
movies?
This is the most damage
No.
I've taken in forever. 4 damage. Jesus. It's the most damage I've had in forever. Okay. Yep.
Alright,
So-
you can punch back. Or hit him back with the lightsaber.
No, I'm not gonna do that. He's not that mean. But I do get to do this brawl check, which is gonna be fun. 4, 5.
It'll be if you have the full enhanced tree, you can do 3. You can do your force rating plus your brawn.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. What's the difficulty to hit?
It would be 2 purple just because it's engaged.
purple. Does he have
Say
any
he has a defense of 1, so
gonna
a
pull in a
setback,
boost.
and then he's going to dodge 6 times. How much strain does that cause?
I believe it is 6. He has 20 strain.
Okay, yeah, fuck it.
Is that right?
So-
It's an additional strain for each dodge.
Yeah, he's gonna dodge 6 times.
6. Okay, that would be that. Because that upgrades, right?
Yep, so it'd be 2 reds, and then you'd have 4 things left over. So yeah, it'd be 4 reds. No
Okay,
total.
Yep, that's what. If I get a despair, I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh, that was so close. You nearly got one. So, just so you know, the force thing can be used as either an advantage or a success. It's your choice.
Okay. I do succeed with 3 success and 1 advantage.
Now, something you should probably know, and I'm pretty sure this is the case with unarmed brawl checks, I believe you can trigger something akin to paired weapons with 1 advantage.
Ah, so I can hit him again.
I believe, because it's like not if you have gloves on. You have to have the paired weapons feat for gloves, but I think with just fists you can do that. And actually, it should say it right in here. Hold on, unarmed. Yeah, two-handed.
I don't think I'm gonna throw. Oh wait, no, he didn't have any excess advantage to hit me with, so he couldn't have.
Yeah.
No, he can.
I think you can. It's unarmed is very. It's not well stated in here. But if it's
So
akin
just
to
this would do,
yeah.
This would do 9 damage. because I have the base of 6 and then plus.
Plus
Oh,
3.
no, that
Damn.
would only.
So you break.
Nope, that would
his
only do
fucking,
8.
like,
That would only do 8.
nose. Okay.
Yeah, only 8. Does that go to strain or to wound?
It's
That goes
strain.
to strain.
That's what I thought. So I'm actually at
Doesn't
half
make
health for my
sense,
attack.
but that's what it's.
And
Although
since he
damage-
took
Well, it's
he
because
took
non-lethal
strain
goes
to
to
dodge
strain.
so many times too, so he's got to be hurting for strain.
Right,
right
he's
now.
Strain
hurting.
wise? Oh, definitely.
You did 9. He dodged 6 times, so 15. He's got 5 left.
Okay.
Well,
So
he
and I'm
has
gonna hit
to-
him again too.
Oh yeah, he has soak. I don't know what his soak is. I didn't think that through.
Oh shoot.
I gave him an arbitrary number.
Probably like
Okay,
5.
So I'm not okay. That's good. I don't want to actually knock him out. I'm just supposed to be stalling.
Well, I mean, if you knock
I'm not
him out,
supposed to be
that's
Oh,
fighting him. I'm
Dennis.
just supposed to be stalling. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna link my weapons, so I get to hit again. I roll again with the same dice pool.
No. Triggering paired weapons just means you do the damage twice.
Oh. Okay, so I do 16 damage then.
Oh shit.
Honestly, I'd rather stop beating you up.
Yeah, he goes to dodge, and he kind of sidesteps and is dodging around you. You kind of have enough of you just sweep his legs and come down with an axe kick. And he's beat up.
Would you say Talon?
Spits up some blood.
Would you say I've caught up
Yeah.
at this point?
Yeah, probably.
Bard, stand down. I know you're more skilled at assassinations than head-on combat. You won't win this fight.
He stays down, like almost passed out.
Thank you. Now, if you would kindly let my associate speak with you for the reason he originally wanted to.
I don't think he's in much. I don't think
Yeah,
he's in the shape to be listening to me right now.
I mean, you could change that, but I mean...
Would it be sick? Okay, I'll heal him. I don't know if that's a good plan.
I mean, we're both here now. He's not a frontline combatant.
True.
Does he have 4? Do you have 4 force?
That's kind of what I'm going with. Standvout 1 does not. So that's plus 3, so... What? 3 successes, so that... I can't remember how we were scaling this.
Doesn't it say in the heal force ability?
That's what I'm doing. There we go.
So it's a force die, equivalent to how many light sides you get, but there's magnitudes and stuff. So, like, if you have the strength stuff, you get additional.
Okay, yeah, so I have 1 strength and then the strain heal. So that's...
So that'd be 6.
6. Both you and your apprentice, so much trouble to deal with. Looking at Talon in the eye as I say that.
You can't prove it.
Huh? What do you mean I can't prove it?
What? What are you talking about?
Just out of curiosity, what the hell is going on with the girl now?
Well, who's faster? Her or a couple of trained Sith boys?
I'm going to go ahead and guess that they
A
are.
couple of trained Sith boys, yeah.
I would assume they would like back her into a corner or something that would make it easier for me to show up.
That's definitely the idea. That's definitely the idea.
They end up backing her up into a corner. She kind of puts her fists up as a final attempt. However, it's not going to do much against them.
But that's where I come in, but I'll let you say some more things first.
Oh, that's it. They're just backing up. She's backing up in the corner.
Are you going to say anything?
I believe he
Or should
means
I
drunk
show up?
Kuna.
Yeah, drunk Kuna.
Hey.
Should I...
I mean, I currently think it's Talon, so sure. Do I still think it's Talon?
Make a
He
percep.
got so drunk he couldn't remember what the fuck he was supposed
Make
to
a
do.
xenology
No, I
check, I
remember
guess.
I remember. No, there's a plan somewhere. You know, I just think it looks like Talon, so I'm not sure if I'm looking at Talon.
Make a perception. Just because they probably look similar.
Well, there is a pretty glaring difference. Talon is pitch black. She is like
Alright,
completely
you
white.
know who I am cool.
It's also dark outside. And
I
I'd
am-
still say there's a pretty significant difference
no,
between
that's still
someone being
significant.
white and
I mean,
black.
it might be a bit harder to notice, but it's still
Like if your scales, if someone's wearing a white shirt at night versus a black shirt, there's a pretty significant difference.
Alright, listen, it's dark. I am inebriated. They're both lizard people. Okay, to my anatomy, I frame of reference. So what am I rolling here? What's the
perception,
difficulty on it?
let's say normal difficulty.
Normal.
Average.
I mean,
If
Talon
mainly
is
because
also
they're
like
inebriated.
super tall, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal the universal boost dipole because we don't use it, but I'm stealing for it because, as you know, my legendary perception. I might just mistake the two of you.
Oh my
I
god.
mistake the two of you.
Hey, you forgot to roll one, Nick.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's more. There's some more.
Oh,
There's
grab
3 more,
some
in
more.
fact.
You forgot to roll this one right here.
Sure, I'm just gonna take the rest of them. I need it.
Is Dennis back, or did he like die?
I'm drunk, bro.
Oh, he's
Oh my
Hey.
god, you almost failed.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That's the most blinks I think I've ever seen.
That might be the highest.
No,
thing.
no, it's not because I'm not sure if you remember, but I had some kind of strength check, and there was 2 rolls.
But the
It was
ratio is
2. No. It was one of my athletics checks, okay, and you made it like 4 reds or something, and there was 1 red with 2 things, and then a yellow with an advantage and a success, and everything else was blank.
You barely see. You look at the barbell a little bit and like, oh, that's just talent. But you squint a little bit and you just realize, oh, that lizard's white.
But wait a minute. Oh man. Oh, give me a second here. I gotta collect myself. Okay. gives the pilot stank eye. You know the one. Looks over. Hey, babe, me and my friends just want to talk to you tonight, you hear?
Leave me alone.
How long does it take for me to show up? Because like.
Oh, you're there.
Yeah, you're probably watching from like a balcony or something, just like face
I'm
palming.
watching from the rooftop above in absolute horror as Kuna barely manages to remember what the fuck he's supposed to be doing today. Because again, I was not told Kuna was getting drunk before this, because clearly I would have said no, that's a god-awful plan.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off of Tweedledee. It's Tweedledee, right? And just kind of start slouching my way over and say, "Man, you look pretty good in the moonlight, you know?"
Okay, yeah, that's enough. I'm dropping in.
You're pulling some real Sasquatch moves.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I drop in like right in front of her, in between her and Kuna.
Hey,
Alright.
what the hell? I was just having a good time here, man.
So, you wouldn't be interested in leaving this nice lady alone, right?
I don't know, Alex. Would I?
Cracks knuckles.
Your
Do I need to
character.
draw a lightsaber? Or actually, I'll pull out the lightsaber and start like spinning it around in my hands.
Hey, I met a couple of your types before.
I'm just gonna give Alduin and Rayloff the look through the mask, like, get this fuck out of here, like, now.
Wait,
They're just
somewhere.
they're just on cue. They're just like slowly back off as like, sorry, the boss is drunk, and then like this is their cue. They practice sorry, the boss is drunk like 60 times in preparation for this.
Yeah, they just kind of pick pick him up and take him out.
I've been doing my part. I've been doing it right. What the hell?
They drag him out. So after they're gone and out of earshot, I just kind of facepalm and turn around and sorry about that. Are you unharmed?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Hey, you look familiar. You're not a barbell, are you?
I am. Have you met one of us before?
Yeah, I just ran into one the other day. A young Jedi in training. Nice fellow. What was his name?
She's kind of she's still keeping her distance with you, but seems a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah. I'm not making any moves to like approach closer to her.
Yeah.
Though I am unintentionally, just because I am technically blocking her exit, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna step off to the side to show like, hey, I ain't stopping you. You wouldn't happen to know him, would you? I don't see too many barbells around these parts.
Unless you happen to be talking about. No, I shouldn't say.
I would know his full name and have it rehearsed, but I don't. As a person, I don't know it. I give Talon's full name. I think his.
Well,
and
you
his
well
first
no
name's, like, one
you
part
would
with
you
it.
would just know it as Talon predominantly. I mean, you've heard his full name a couple times, but
Well, that's what I think she might know it as, so that's what I'm gonna say.
she probably knows either. So
What was
Yes,
his name? Talon. That was it.
I do know him.
Young love. Why the hell did I decide to say that?
Who are you, old man?
She kind of like moves to move past you.
The future, isn't it? Old man.
No, shoot. I need to think of something to like. I mean, I could
I
just use
think
my
it's,
force power to fix the misconception. in her
I
head.
best be going.
Oh, where are you
Thank
off
you
to?
for the help.
you could make up a story about your own advent. I don't even know what to fucking say. Your own.
Yeah, no, this is the part I didn't know what we were gonna do. So.
Yeah, I don't think
pursue it.
anyone knew what to fucking do here. I said this
No,
multiple
This is a very
times.
Scooby-Doo plan.
There's a very easy way around this, and it's called
just
I
have
can
fucking
influence
Talon
people's
talk to her.
minds. I can influence people's minds, so I can just influence her to not be afraid of that.
I love the convoluted way that you guys are taking up this approach.
Yeah.
And there was some
Yeah,
good
no,
thoughts in it.
Well,
I don't
I
understand.
well, yeah,
realize.
Alex, because I don't.
Talon to her.
Alex, because I don't want having my character be like, hey, could you stay with young me now instead of running off? Because otherwise I'm going to turn into a hut massacring psychopath.
Yeah, that's
That's not
emotional
a-
abuse.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
There's nothing straightforward about this plan, and that's the best and worst part of it. So I'm just gonna use. Alex, are you just okay?
you
with
you
me
could
using
just
my influence
Stanvot
when
could
we
make
get
something
back
up
to
about
this?
his own relationships.
Yep.
Make it
influence
seem
when
like
we
it's
get to 7
commonplace
minutes.
among the Jedi.
Wow, imagine
So what
influencing
exactly are you doing,
love
influence?
interest right now.
I'm going to influence to make her not worried about about the relationship ruining Talon's chances of being a Jedi.
Okay. Go ahead. Try that.
I mean, 2 light sides, that's not great, but she's not a Force user either, so it's probably not that
We're gonna
difficult to
say
do.
that you think you have accomplished what you accomplished. So time will tell. You're confident.
I'm confident. I don't know if I feel. I don't know how I feel about that. There's another Destiny point there.
If you flip the other Destiny point, you just know for sure.
I'll let it go.
All right. Hey, Tweedledum, did you see how good I did back there? Man, I'm a genius.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not Kuna. I'm not going anywhere near you for the rest of the fucking night.
Rayloff responds with, "That's a weird way of pronouncing Kuna."
Hey, that's my name.
Also, so probably what happens is actually, as she's walking out, a young Talon probably would run into the.
Oh, I gave Alex specific instructions of what happens if he runs into the two of you.
Did you?
I literally just messaged it to you.
Oh, see, well, I think that's probably what naturally would happen because she's not that much faster than him and is being chased.
Young Talon catches up,
As
sees
she's
you
walking
stand
away.
by, sees you stand by, and goes over to, like, you just see malice in his eyes as he rushes towards you.
Huh? What's with the long look on your face?
Do you stand still?
I'm gonna dodge whatever the hell he's about to do to me.
Oh, he goes to try to pick you up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna dodge out of the way of that.
Okay. Aiden, why?
What what I specifically said he tried to drop kick him. I don't I don't know why you're making him try and pick him up. My imagination was as they were talking, Talon would fucking try to drop kick him.
No, she's
Right,
she's
how do you
walking
think
away.
you
This is
drop
like
kick
after
someone?
the conversation. So she.
Wait,
he
do
walked
we
away.
do we have different definitions of drop kick?
Yes.
When
gotta pick something up
you
to
you
drop
you
kick.
have
Yeah, you have to pick something up to drop kick.
Drop
You-
kicking is like it's
you
like
you raise your foot in the air and then you bring down your heel.
that's an
That's
axe
called
kick.
That's
yeah,
an
that's an
axe
axe
kick.
kick. That's not.
It's
a
That's
called a
not a
drop
drop
kick
kick.
in Taekwondo.
No,
Dude,
it's
you
not.
went to a Mick dojo.
Yeah, that's not a drop. That ain't no drop kick. That's
That
That's
is
a
not
Mick
a drop
dojo.
kick in any name of the
Dojo.
word.
That was either a Mick dojo or
Nope.
they were not good at English.
Literally, if you Google dropkick martial arts, it describes it. Not whatever the fuck you're talking about.
There's no way in hell.
The alternative of
I
one,
have no way the hell.
the alternative of the one is the when it's either when you bring down with your heel or you do a basically a flying side kick with both feet.
Boy, that's a term I've heard.
That's a
but I'm not
that's a
using it.
flying drop kick.
Yeah,
But a
that's
drop kick
flying
is
drop
is what you guys are calling an axe kick.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
that
called
just
it's
sounds
called
like the
an axe kick.
shitty American way of calling something the way it's
Yeah.
not meant to be called.
Okay, we probably don't need to go over the semantics of this very
Yeah,
much.
we don't.
Yeah, we really don't.
Anyway, if she's just walking away at this point, Talon probably wouldn't even address it. Like,
Yeah,
just
probably
focus on
not.
her.
I mean, he'd probably scowl at him,
I'm just gonna wave
but then
at
walk
him
off.
and say, "Take good care of her," and then just kind of disappear. No, I can't properly disappear. I have to like.
Just walk. Do what I do. Just walk down the alleyway until I stop looking at you.
I'm kind of near the end of the alleyway.
Yeah, just keep walking.
I don't know what just happened, but I feel like it was a manic fever dream.
Yeah, I don't think any of us know what the fuck just happened. This is why I don't like to add people in my backstories, because whenever we interact with them, this happens.
Well, you asked for something weird.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know this is a weird ass plan. Like, let's be
My
honest.
my attempt
This
to make
idea
Talon not
is
be.
weird as fuck.
Sorry for me trying to make an attempt where Talon doesn't become a murdering psychopath.
No, that part's fine. It's just the way that you're going about it.
Hold on. I specifically said I had no idea how to go about this, and no one gave any suggestions.
Yeah, you stopped the
It's also
mischief.
your
I
character,
could've
so I want you to
done
figure out
that.
how to fix your.
You just take out the big bad part of it, you know?
All right. Well, that's. I mean, to be. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Let's. I guess we're done with that. We could just go to Mandalore now. That was fucking.
God, man, my plans are awesome.
I feel like
Don't
I have to feel like I have to take something from you.
What?
My head hurts.
Yeah.
Mine does too. This is not what I expected to happen.
What do you mean? This was Kuna's plan.
You know, actually, that explains everything. Kuna's the one who came up with the plan.
Let me drop
Honestly,
this plan.
I could have just influenced her from the beginning, like before
Yep.
they met tonight. Like that would have been a
Yep.
much easier way of doing this.
That
If
would
we
work.
could come to this
That
anyways.
would've-
Hold on. I'd say that'd be a really hard thing to influence because she didn't know Talon was a Jedi till tonight.
Well, it's
She
her
thought he was a
perception that
mercenary.
she had in her head, so I could break that perception before.
I guess. Yeah. Well, let's I guess go to Mandalore
That was
now.
fun. Okay.
Do we
we're
have a
going to
ship?
Mandalore now, guys. Woo!
We can
Mandalore?
probably just take a Jedi's ship, like a normal.
Hey, let's see if let's see if your runner dude happens to have anyone nearby that could give us a lift to Mandalore, Kuna.
Hmm.
Wait, who?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Alex.
Alex?
No, he wouldn't have been associated with the runners.
Wait, he wouldn't? Wait, how the fuck are we gonna meet him on Mandalore?
You'll see. You'll see.
Don't worry, I
have
got
a
it.
few
I
ideas.
got it. I got it, bud.
Because, first off, if we did that, we would get level 1. Or we would get level 1 CAD mark.
Oh yeah, true.
Right. He would be
Do
weak
we-
Cadmark. He would be weaker than the Cadmark he started with. This is a
Yeah.
upgraded Cadmark. He is a temporal assassin at this point.
Yeah, the upgrades Alex and I did on me.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
Gunslinger.
do you Stanbot? You remember how when we left? Sorry, when we ran into Cadmark, he was on a time traveling spaceship thingamadoohicker, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's only gonna be in the future, or do you reckon he's here? Do you think his comlink would work?
Probably everywhere.
Do you reckon I could try and comlink him?
He probably doesn't have it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, then let's just find a
That would not
ship.
work.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it's like, why would he keep that comment?
Yeah. Don't worry,
Let's just go to
he'll come
Mandalore.
in. He'll come in very, very soon.
Yeah, I guess let's just go to Mandalore. I don't know how we're gonna get to Mandalore, but let's just go to
The runners
Mandalore.
Should I-
the
should I roll for
organization can
hangover?
probably just give us one. Give us
That would be a resilience check.
I assume we're gonna be traveling for a while. I'm just gonna have a terrible hangover at some point.
You're very hungover the next morning. You
I'm gonna be
procure a
very
ship.
silent to you.
Yeah, you can take a ship. Either take one of the runner ships or just one of the other organizations from Kuna's. They can spare a ship.
They
You can
probably
take
spare
a
pilot as
shuttle
well.
from Jedi.
It would
I think
a
an
clean ship from the runners and the Jedi, because a Jedi ship showing up on Mandalore might not be the greatest.
yeah, and definitely an incognito ship.
Sure, I'll ring Doc and
Make
Oh,
sure
God,
it's
my
clean,
head.
please.
everything Doc gives me is clean. What are you talking about? Ring
Hey, how
Doc.
about that Deveronian guy?
Doesn't have a criminal record attached to it.
Yeah, how about the
Hey,
Deveronian guy? Let's get
that's
something from him,
personality.
Kuna.
Yeah, we don't
Anyways,
need the
I ring Doc
501st
and I'll
shooting
ask
us
for
out.
shit.
We don't need the 501st shooting us out of the sky as we. As we're
Doc
trying to do this.
answers. Hey, Kuna, what's up? That food the other day was really, really exceptional.
Oh yeah. Oh god, sorry, Doc. I'm gonna need slow words today. I'm afraid it was a little more of a party last night than I remember.
If you ever drink too much, I could always get you a new kidney or a new liver.
You know what? Keep that on tabs. Me and my boys here are looking for a clean ship. We're heading out of planet.
And a pilot. We need a pilot too.
And a pilot.
Actually, we could
I-
have a young Cadmark fly us, just not permanently. Just
We
like
have
get Jedi stuff.
I have a transport ship. It's rather nice. There might be a few bloodstains from a few operations, but it works perfectly fine.
Oh, that's good. It's not a.
Is it marked at all?
List, right? I don't
No,
gotta
it's
pay for
clean.
anything?
It's
Okay.
clean on the outside, just not so much on the inside.
Okay, I'm sure we can get over it.
Looking at Talon, are we in the room with this?
All right, I'll put it on.
This is gonna
Docking
end
Bay
poorly for us, isn't it?
14.
All right.
Well, that was
Thanks,
fast.
Bud. I owe you.